Hold it up to the camera. Let's see how you look.
Oh my fucking god, that scene is amazing.
We're going to go shoot something this afternoon, aren't
Yeah. Now I know how the industry works.
Yeah.
Maybe it's never gonna happen. Maybe you have depressive moment.
True man. Complete opposite to everything I am. Hello, my name's Ollie.
My name's Zach.
My name is Ben.
Welcome to the Process Podcast.
Powered by Even.
Let's do this.
So quickly, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Your name's Ben.
My name is Ben
Surname Dahlhaus.
Dahlhaus.
Dahlhaus. I've been calling you Dahlhaus.
Yeah, I've been calling you Dahlhaus.
Dallas.
Yeah, there's lots of H's in your name, in your surname.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off.
Yeah.
Tell us a quick bit about what you do.
I'm Ben. I'm 29 now. Shit, I said that. Fuck. I'm from Germany, based in Germany. I'm a model and actor, and yeah, that's what I do.
Smash it. Let's get into it. Pound. Yeah, quick way to get to know you. Basically, we've got a couple of questions. They're multiple choice questions. So
This or that, basically.
that.
For the rest of your life as well.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You just got to pick.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You ready? We'll start you in light. Beer or wine?
Beer.
Okay. Man that knows what he wants. Swim or run?
Run.
Okay. Nice. Film or music?
Film.
Okay. Hotel or Airbnb? Difficult one.
Depends, but Airbnb.
Okay. I like an Airbnb. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
Feels a bit
yeah,
different, doesn't it?
that's right. That's right.
And even trying to find the key or something is always quite difficult. Okay. Coast or mountains?
Coast.
Okay. Swim, straight in the sea, cold, happy to jump in.
Happy to jump in. Yeah. Going.
Is that actually happening?
No,
Oh.
No, I go and swim tomorrow morning.
So if you're going into the sea and it's kind of cold, are you run straight in, scream a little bit, but dive in, or are you slowly but surely taking
running, jumping,
Get
screaming,
it done. True.
getting
True man. Complete opposite to everything I am. I'm kind of going in, then suddenly it gets to this bit and you're like, and you're in. Okay. Final question. Beard, and we're talking real beard. We're going to come to later, or no beard. Clean shaven.
Can't shave at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one for the rest of your life. Beard or no beard.
Wow. I would say beard though. Yeah.
I think a beard suits you. Thank you for playing this or that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done. Good job.
So we've known you for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
We've worked together on a bunch of projects, but as far as knowing that your history, apart from you had a big old beard, I don't really know much else. Do you want to start?
Your beard was unbelievable.
We
So when we got the call, we were going to do some work with you. I googled you and I was like, this guy is incredibly handsome, and his beard has just blown my mind.
Pure werewolf.
Was that a conscious effort to grow a bit, to kind of grow a bit, stand you out, or how did that happen?
I think I just started when I don't know. I got I started getting stubble when I was like 16 or 17, so pretty early.
Early bloomer.
And then and then when I studied, I felt like at one point I just wanted to know how big it could grow, maybe, and how big it could go. I don't know what happened. Just like curiosity, you know? And then just let it grow. And then on one hand, it was like really huge, and I got all these statements from people like, "You look like the man from the woods, and you look like Jesus," whatever.
Yeah.
I never ever had like something in my mind. I want to look like this and that. I don't know, just grow it out.
And were you growing the hair at the same time as well?
Yes,
you were quite long haired, weren't you?
Yeah. I was kind of a hippie dude, so I was
Nice.
I was
Lots of
studying social work. I was just lazy.
Yeah.
and I at one point I had the idea to have like that what they call today the man bun.
Yes.
Back in the days there was no word for that,
Yeah,
so
just
I just tied my hair up, and I like the style of it. It's like 7 or 8 years, about 8 years ago. And then that's what I tried to reach with the long hair, to maybe just bun it up at one point, but with no word in it like man bun or something.
Yeah.
Just like to have the style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were ahead of the game.
So then you said you were studying social work, and you worked 5 years as a social worker, you said.
Yeah.
So then where did kind of your life now come into form in terms of what you're doing now? How did that come about?
I mean, I studied, while I was studying, there was a friend of mine, a girlfriend. She was doing photography, and she wants to shot me when I already had like hair like this and a bigger beard.
Yeah.
And she said, that looks super interesting. Not like because in this kind of days there was no hipster beard, whatever. She's just like
That's different.
It's extraordinary. It's like something different. So I just want to shoot it, and we shot it. And I think after 2 weeks later, there was Tumblr. And yeah, it was Tumblr, Pinterest, and all these pages who just reposted it.
You just became goals.
Yeah, and like overnight
Human
it became
goals.
like kind
It was
of
a really organic thing. It just happened.
It just happened. Yeah, I remember myself sitting in the university in the library, and I just writing my bachelor exams. And at one point, people started looking at me, and I was like,
Oh my
yeah, the first 3 or 4, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know I have a beard.
Yeah.
It's good. I know that feeling. All right,
good.
it's a good beard.
I'm good.
you know?
Yeah.
I know.
It's good.
I don't put any products in. There were no beard products at that moment. You know, I should have fucking made it.
Yeah.
Oh
Absolutely should've.
man, I have a okay. And then at one point I felt like, okay, there's like the 30th person now in my town where I studied who's looking at me kind of differently. And then like someone called me and they were like, dude, you're on the fucking magazine or in newspapers. And I say, what the fuck? And we're looking for who's that guy, who's that Jesus, whatever, who can we find him? Where can we find him? And who is it? And where's he from? I was
It's
like,
me.
"Shit." Yeah, and I was like, I had like a really strange feeling. I didn't want that, I didn't want any kind of, audience, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, from that point, first of all, I didn't said yes to all these incoming, opportunities or incoming jobs or incoming crazy stuff like magazines, interviews, whatever. They just took the pictures they could find on the internet and randomly tried to figure out where I am, how old I am, who I am, and it was all wrong. Yeah, it was all wrong.
What was the wildest one you saw?
Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah, who-
I think still a lot of people think I'm Swedish,
Okay.
which I'm really, really not. I love Sweden.
Yeah, but nothing against Sweden.
Nothing
But
against
I'm not-
Sweden, but I'm really not Swedish.
Yeah.
Then some people, they try to, profile me, and they found out that my mom and my dad are from a little town in Germany, and they found out that my mom is American, and so they thought that I'm American too. So I'm not. I'm like maybe half American. And I just gave one interview to one magazine, a German magazine, to make just a clear statement that I don't want to be famous for nothing, because for me it was always, because I always wanted to do something creative or wanted to be an actor mostly. I also played music, and at this point I was between like playing music. I wanted to be an actor. My dad's an actor as well. I always loved it. I always feel like people, when you go to even to red carpet things, like people these days, especially like these influencers, whatever, no bad talks about influencers. They do what they do. But on the other hand, I could never feel myself getting cheered or something just because I have a fucking beard and long hair. And maybe some people say I look good. So that was, for me, was like, yeah, but
What's next? How
It's
do
got to
I?
be something more.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
If you have like whatever, you have a great movie, you come out really good, you really have like a really great part that you're really good playing, and people say, dude,
love what you did.
amazing work.
Yeah.
I could be proud of my work. Say, nice, man.
Yeah.
You fucking bombed it. Nice.
Musician, nice album,
That's
artist,
it.
nice
Yeah.
work.
That's it. Yeah. If you paint, like have a great painting, boom, you have something. If you play music, like you said, if you play whatever, if you produce something, that's nice. But if you just stay there with a face in your hair and people say like, "Oh,"
Yeah.
I like no.
Yeah. But that's amazing to have that conviction. How old would you have been? Like 22, 23?
Yeah, 22.
To be like, oh no, I don't want it for that.
I already knew what I wanted to do, and I knew that's this point that when I start now out of these magazines and this kind of rumors, what kind of career is that? Where do I go? Will I always be like a guy who looks like Jesus? You know,
exactly.
and people would say like, yeah, we want you, but
And
just because of your hair.
And it defines you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't
and
want
even
that.
if I could get an actor, it's also maybe people will say, yeah, but you are Jesus. We can't take you for the movie.
Yeah.
So I felt on the one hand it opened doors.
Yes.
It opened, of course, it opened money
Yeah.
and maybe also freedom, but it also shut a lot of doors.
Yes.
And I saw more shutting doors than open doors.
Did you have anyone, obviously you had your parents and your friends, but did you have anyone trying to kind of come in and manage you and look after you, all those decisions still yours?
No, I had like that's still that photographer I worked
Okay,
with. She
yeah.
still had like she helped me through the things, and we worked together on projects and then some campaigns. And we did that for 2 years about, and then our ways just separated, and we both had some other ideas for our future. And then we separated, and I gave it all to my mother agent, still my mother agent from Germany. And right now I'm working with I think 6 or 7 different model agencies worldwide.
Okay.
And there's one manager, one guy who's really keeping care of the most of all the stuff. But all the other agents, they're like super connected, and they work like everywhere and anywhere. Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's the model thing. And now also that's like the acting agency.
I was going to say, because you said your dad was an actor.
Yeah.
So what kind of acting did he do?
He's a theater actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you, as a kid, would you have gone to the theatre and seen him on stage
Yes.
and been inspired by that?
Yes.
And that live crowd?
Yes.
Because I always wonder that with models or people that don't ever get that live feedback.
Yeah.
Even people that do big Hollywood films, they never get that moment of like interacting with an audience.
That's right.
So to be on, to like walk on the planks and actually, to actually be in that thing and have live feedback constantly,
Yeah.
must be amazing.
Did you get coaching from your dad?
Yeah, somehow. Yeah, I asked him a lot of stuff when I started with all the acting lessons, and when I just started, I just asked him a lot. Yeah, and he was he could help me with some things, but he never did that much TV or film. And I'm super into film. I like theater. It's a lot of work. It's a huge different job to be. I don't know. I think maybe there are not too many actors out there who would say no to film, just theater. But it's a different world.
It feels the schedule for theatre's crazy. That thing of like
That's it.
10 shows a week.
Yeah.
You have Monday off maybe, and then matinees on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. That's it.
And you're like, and it's always antisocial.
Yeah.
So every evening when everyone else goes out to enjoy the theatre, you're there sweating away doing it.
Yeah.
So then I guess, so from there, you're like, obviously, you're full-time handsome man.
He's more than that, Zach.
Yeah,
he's more than that.
much more than that. What kind of stuff do you like? What projects do you enjoy taking on now? What's been your most exciting project maybe in the last couple of years?
Yeah, what are you up to?
I mean, right now I really enjoy working with Hugo Boss. I'm working a lot with these guys and taking a lot of good care about all the shootings, all the campaigns, or whatever. What we're shooting, they have nice locations. We went to Portugal for a beautiful shoot for 3 days.
Riding quad bikes.
I love riding quad bikes and having
Staying safe and all
beautiful
that.
scenery, staying in beautiful resort hotels. It's amazing. And super nice stuff. Also, the Mont Blanc people, they're super nice. Like, they bring us to Goodwood, by the way, tomorrow.
Yeah, we're actually...
Me and Zach.
we're all going to Goodwood tomorrow, actually, to work
I'll
for the
be
weekend.
there.
Oh, Ollie's also working.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. Hopefully not too hot, but...
Not too hot. That's like an amazing thing.
Yeah.
I love Mont Blanc. I love the heritage of all their watches, of all their, creating beautiful pieces. And, that's like... there are like so many great memories and so many great shootings. I think I'm super lucky with all my clients I'm working with, because there's nothing like super just ordinary. They're all they're like
pushing the boundary. They're always pushing it.
They're always pushing it.
Yeah.
And I like just a shot with a Italian brand called Duno. And by the way, that's commercial, right? And we shot in Iceland, so and I never ever had the idea to do I had the idea Iceland. Wow, that should be amazing. But I never went there, and so through these jobs, you sometimes you even see not the London, New York. Of course, you get that at one point. Not of course, but that's like more typical. But Iceland, that's like a special journey to get there. It took me like 2 or 3 flights to get there, and especially the whole island is crazy. I mean, it's like if you go there like as a usual tourist, bring a lot of stuff because you will fucking freeze, and it's a fucking crazy, hard, rough island.
We went to Iceland in October 2016, I think. Me and like a bunch of friends, I think there were 5 of us. And we were driving home one night, and a blizzard came and just like was covering the whole road, and we literally had no idea what was going on. The Airbnb that we stayed in was beautiful, lovely, like kind of like log cabin Airbnb with like with a lovely hot tub outside. Wow. It was like boiling. It was lovely. But trying to get up the hill, we ran out of basically momentum, and the van got stuck halfway up the hill. So we were like, okay, everyone jump out and walk up the hill, and I'll get a run up with an empty van and try and meet you guys at the top, because we didn't really want to leave the car at the bottom. Literally, it's like a 3.5 minute walk up this hill. It's only a little one. By the time we got to the top, everyone like genuinely thought they were going to like die. Like my brother's fingers were like turning blue already.
It's so quick how quickly it can go wrong.
Like you're so weak to the wilderness out there. Like if you're stuck outside for the shortest amount of time, it can ruin you. Like honestly, for like a good hour and a half after, we were just sat inside.
If I go sledging, even in England, and you get your hands wet,
you're like,
I want to go home. I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't want to play anymore.
But like proper snowy weather.
It's crazy. It's a rough island. It's just a rough island.
Really. You got to be.
But I love the fact that people have built civilization there.
Yeah.
They're kind of like, we'll set up houses here. We'll make this work.
I mean, that's what I said myself. It's beautiful.
It's
beautiful to see it for like 5 days.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I was like, oh, I'm happy to leave now.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I was happy
to leave. It was so fucking windy. I couldn't take it anymore.
Really?
I was really, you know that point when it's just, of course, most people get angry about stupid stuff. We all do.
The wind.
The wind. And one day you get angry about the wind. You're thinking like, what
and you're
Ben,
like,
what are you talking about?
It's time to go home.
Yeah, and you're like, fucking wait.
Yeah. Last time actually, when we went out, we opened the door to the car one day, and the wind just took it and like fully like folded it open.
Really, the whole door
didn't completely break it, but it bent it enough and creased it that the hire company could see.
Shit.
So when they like checked over the car, they like charged us an extra, I don't know, like 500.
But didn't they say it happens all the time?
And then really they were like, this is like the 20th one this week. It's just a really windy week. And I'm just like, well, please don't charge me for it. You know it's happening to everyone.
But they did. They charged you for it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Shit,
but
man.
it was right. Luckily, because there were 5 of us in the car, we kind of had an agreement. If anything got damaged, we'd all split it 5 ways. Nice. So whoever opened the door and it broke didn't necessarily have to pay the whole.
Yeah, but see, like these kind of adventures, these kind of trips, and these like actually work trips.
Yeah.
But these are fucking adventures.
Yeah.
And
we got to spend a week in La Palma in Christmas time.
Yeah.
In December.
Another awesome thing from last year, also from Mont Blanc. Yeah, and it was like, we went in the wintertime, close to Christmas, like 10 days close to Christmas.
Literally, I've never felt less festive when I got home.
That's so crazy, man.
I was just
you were in shorts and t-shirt around the pool.
Yeah, like 22 degrees. We sat on the fucking La Palma, and it was it was amazing, an amazing trip as well.
Yeah.
Like, beautiful. Like, see,
but
that's like all these adventures.
Being quite creative and saying that with the modelling stuff, you wanted to almost have creativity within it and wanted to do acting and other things. How do you find creativity in it? Do the projects themselves bring enough creativity for you?
Yeah.
Or do you seek it in other ways?
I mean, it's super different. Like, I'm not doing that much e-commerce, but I mean, I would. It's not. There are not many jobs I would say, they're super awful or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Mostly, everything's fine. But of course, if you lucky enough, and I'm a lucky bastard in the position because I got lucky enough to have like really good clients, really good agents that helped me through the way, which made me kind of decide where I can work with or not. And that's like a huge opportunity after like 3 years of really constantly modeling or being in that scene. Besides like, with the acting thing, which is kind of modeling still and paying my bills.
Yes.
I'm not getting big paid from acting right now, which is usually because it's a fucking art market. That's the work you put in. But it's the creative part is mostly I love shooting commercials as well. I shot a lot of commercials with Braun, also a really, really great time.
Yes. You're literally on the. So I helped my friend shoot.
Oh, you have the package.
The Braun collaboration. Yeah. Oh, it's literally right in that box. Yeah.
Your face shows up on the front.
Yeah.
How did that come about? How did you get the Braun job?
I do castings.
Okay.
I did a job with them like 2 years ago, and then they asked me once again. They said, dude, it fits perfect for the brand. And then we shot a lot of stuff together with a great photographer, Matt Holyoke. He's from London, now living in New York. We shot in Hamburg mostly, then we shot in Poland, and we had like also the huge commercial shot in a huge theater in Warsaw.
Oh, okay.
Amazing, also amazing stuff.
Really amazing.
It's from the studio, just really standard studio stuff where you just stay and shave yourself with a little smile for like 12 hours, and you get crazy. Yeah. On the other hand, you go to Warsaw with them and shoot like with 100 extras and stuff. So wow, amazing. Yeah. Also the Mont Blanc commercial, shot a commercial for Mont Blanc as well. We shot in Barcelona, right in the middle of the center, and just closed the whole center city for like 50 extras and me. Wow. It's like 2 years ago, and I was like, wow.
But does that not bring your acting side out? Is that not like, this is amazing?
This is amazing. When I can compare, of course, when I can compare that modeling thing to the acting thing, that's the best part of it. When I'm on set, I like to be on set. It's not like I go there and be like, oh, okay,
I want to get it done. You feel in your element when you're there.
Yeah, I love it. I love to be with the cameraman, with the people behind the people you don't see at the end, but who made it happen.
Yeah.
And when you leave, it's nice to really wrap it up, and not just say wrap it up, but because you feel that everyone was involved in a nice project.
You become
it's a team effort. That's it. You become a little family for like 4 or 5 days. If you leave, sometimes you're like super happy to go back home, and you're like, it was a good time actually.
Yeah.
Went to nice restaurants. We had good chats. I meet a lot of nice people, and
I
heard
eat so much better when I'm away for work.
Man. You hear a lot about like great stories from different people from all over the world, and that's like you learn a lot of stuff, and you produce something together. And this is what I really like about that. The different. I mean the whole concentration of that modeling job when it all comes together to this point. That's like the ideal. of it.
We're going to go shoot something this afternoon, aren't
Yeah.
we? A little narrative. No closed streets or extras. But we're going to
We can find some extras. We can pretend there's extras
Yeah.
there.
But we might plonk it in here if it comes out all right.
Please. Oh, yeah, hopefully.
We'll put it in here and you can...
Maybe we pocket, maybe not.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, it'll be somewhere. I'm excited for it. I
Yeah,
think we've
me
got a
too.
good idea. And we've got some...
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm over the limit with all my I'm getting this, and I thought about this racing thing, the dude, like, kind of course, it's kind of a drive thing,
Yeah.
from what's his name?
Yeah. We'll put his name
Disney Club already started
I'm trying to... Not Ryan Gosling.
from
Yeah.
Oh,
Drive.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Already
Yeah.
thought about, like a dude that's like kind of a little bit, intimate and, super, but has a lot of
Closed
thoughts
off. Yeah.
behind the walls.
Yeah.
And his only freedom is driving his race cars.
Yeah.
And race cars, like even when he goes there, he's like with all the
Adrenaline's
people.
coming up.
Yeah, talking to
Yeah.
everyone like, oh yeah, just to be in that scene. you
Yeah.
know? I love
And
that. It's really like
I
that.
actually bought a race car last month. Yeah. So, and it is currently my only car. So we could maybe use that for a few shots.
Wow.
I'll show you it, yeah.
Great.
We'll
But
try
that's
and figure
the-
a way
yeah.
to storyboard that in, yeah.
Yeah.
Put you in a helmet and we'll film some fake scenes at the end of you racing.
Nice. No fake scenes. No fake
Oh,
scenes.
yeah.
Or it'll be me.
Yeah, maybe we'll just film that bit Goodwood Festival Speed tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just send you around
Up
the
the
track
hill.
real quick, no one will see.
Just driving through it on the
Yeah.
track. There's a statement I just read, like from a little personality test that my girlfriend gave me, and it was pretty fun because at the end I was kind of not sure about this, but at the end it came out really well.
It's
and there
crazy
was
how close
there was
they
a
are.
quote in it, and it said, I forgot the name of the person who wrote it, but it's like people will not remember what you do or what you say or whatever. But they will remember how you made them feel.
Okay.
And that
That's
was
massive.
like
Yeah.
that's a big. And I read that, and I'm not into these quotes or whatever. But
Yeah.
I read that, and I was like,
That's me. Ding, ding, ding.
I
ding,
like
ding.
that. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I love
That
when
But
really
people.
isn't that more important? That's the most important thing. You don't want them to go away remembering what you do. You want to make them
Yeah.
feel good.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
make them feel something.
But then you
And
can definitely apply it to your acting in movies. You want to portray a sense of emotion more
That's
than...
it. Yeah, and also like just during the life, just in between life moments, like when you sit there, or like, of course we each of one knows what we're doing or what the other person does, or of course we have like people. If there's like, for example, Ryan Gosling is coming up the stairs, I'll be like, wow, okay, yes, this is a great actor, and I wasn't talking about acting. I know you're a great actor.
Yeah.
At the end, I don't know how he make me feel. If
Yeah,
he would
yeah.
sit there and be like, I don't know, stupid asshole.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I would be like, yeah, he's Ryan Gosling, he's famous, he's a great actor, but he's an asshole.
Yeah.
So, but if like even another famous actor comes here and I don't know him, and I said, okay, I'm an actor, and we just start on a different level, and he makes me feel good, I would talk in a totally different way, and it's like that's a
And you
good
leave
memory.
feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
But I think that's
amazing.
all we've got
That's-
with each other.
Yeah. That's
In
the
general,
emotion.
not me and you.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's all we've got to pass on to everyone.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
I
just
I
memories
remember
and
like especially
good
on
lads.
famous people. Through Mont Blanc, like they have this huge thing in Florence 2 years ago, and that Hugh Jackman he's like the face, and Hugh Jackman was there, like the ambassador, and he just walks toward me because we taking pictures together, because we both were doing the same commercial. He does it in America, I did it in Europe,
Yeah.
and then he just walks towards me and like, wow, this is Hugh Jackman. Wow, great actor. Shit, I'm losing words. And I'm like, and he just came down and said, hey, buddy, how you doing? Just give me like, the little buddy check. And I was like, wow.
You're like grinning.
Oh, yeah. And he's still next to me and blah, blah. And he had like,
Just chatted.
no, just a bit for the pictures, and he had to leave. These people are always busy, and
Yeah.
everyone wants to talk to them. So I was like, okay, getting back. And he had like kind of 12 interviews that night. And I just sneaked through the interviews and was like to his assistant, excuse me, yeah, I know he's busy, blah, blah, but maybe he just can talk to me. I'm a young actor. I want to become an actor and stuff. And maybe he has some tips, whatever, just chat about acting. And I thought she immediately says no. And she turns around and says, to Hugh Jackman, he was like, oh, well, yeah, let's do that. And after 12 fucking interviews, they already started with the dinner. He came up to me and was like, you want to have a glass of wine? We sit down with a glass of wine for 20 minutes and we start talking about acting. And like from the first steps and how it is and how you get frustrated and how the long journey is and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, man. At the end of the day, we just had like a little hug and said, do your shit. And it was inspiring as shit. He's a fucking amazing human being.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman is amazing.
Yeah.
Love him.
No, that's... Yeah.
And that's a game changer for you to have that moment.
Yeah.
To be like, he took time for me.
Yeah.
And then when the roles are reversed in 5-10 years' time when you're up in Hollywood.
That's it.
Yeah, you can
And then
pass
someone
that-
comes up
pass
to you,
that on.
and then there's me, and we're like, Ben,
Oh
can I
my
please get out of my face?
No, I had that. Like, I watched the Wolverine. I was like, he talked to
Yeah,
me.
he talked to me. So is
Yeah, that's
acting what
amazing.
is act? So you come back here in 5 years. Is acting more and more and more what you want to
Yeah.
plow time into?
Yeah, dream goal is to live just from acting. That would be amazing. I mean, of course, you will ever do like model job. Actors now do model jobs. It's all between. But acting is the passion. Every time you have free time, go to fucking to classes.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you're never finished learning. Never, ever.
yeah.
Not even in acting, but especially for acting. You're never, ever done. You know, you're not an actor and then it's done.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Oh, yeah,
never,
completed that
ever.
course.
It's
I
a
would
fucking
actually-
lifetime process.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel that, yeah, sometimes, of course, you're like frustrated. You sit there and it's like, it sucks. No jobs, no whatever, no, you know, you're sitting for maybe 6 months, you're waiting, it's like, oh, I'm getting older.
Yeah.
Okay, time
Thinking
to
like it's
fucking,
passing you by.
Okay, maybe it's
Yeah.
never gonna happen. Maybe you have depressive moments where you're like, am I even good?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
people like that shit? Then there are these high moments where people are like, oh my fucking god, that scene is amazing. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
going up to the roof.
And you take it.
know?
This is me. This is me.
This is me.
Yeah.
And 2
Yeah.
weeks later, like, yeah, you didn't get the casting call back, man.
Yeah. And learning
Everything
to
is done.
live with, because you hear like big actors that have missed out on
Yeah.
crazy jobs, but learning to just be like, we're going again, we're going again, we're going again.
Yeah. Maybe we asked Robert Pattinson. I just read from the LA Weekly whatever news. They were casting for the new Batman movie. And there were two guys. I forgot the other name. And they were like, it was about Robert Pattinson and the other guy. And they first want to go with the one guy, not Robert Pattinson. They chose, because they're both brilliant actors, really, really good, especially Robert Pattinson. In the last years, I think he'd done amazing work. But at the end, he chose him because he had a little bit more jawline.
Wow. And you're like, and there's nothing you can do about that. You can
You can't do about it.
acting school for a
brutal
million
world.
years.
Yes, they were brilliant. They were both brilliant. But at the end, they figured Batman with a bigger jawline, and he had a little bit big jawline.
Oh man.
But it's
And
hard 'cause-
imagine you sit back in Hollywood.
yeah.
I mean, he already has a good life, but at the end, it's
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be Batman?
and you want to
Yeah.
just act. You want, if you're an
Yeah.
actor, you want to act, don't you?
yeah,
And you
then
want to take on those
Get
roles.
this casting call, and they're like, "Nah, sorry, man."
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this, it never ends. I'm here like with these casting call decisions,
Even-
like with the
even-
small parts.
Yeah, yeah.
But even for whatever Hugh Jackman and all these people, they get casting calls and they don't get called
Yeah.
back.
But then that's a good thing for people to hold on to.
Yeah.
To be like, if they can't get it and I don't get it, we're the same.
Yeah.
All we're doing is fighting in the same pool to get the same work.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
No,
but
that's
it's
amazing. Though.
it's lovely. It's still great.
What acting moments have you had that you're like pinnacle so far?
I think the best moment, I just got my German acting agency from Berlin in November last year, and I went to New York for 3 months taking classes, and I just reached out to German agencies and told them, okay, this is kind of the stuff I shot right now, and I want to be represented. I need an agent. Without agent, no contacts, no work. And I just reached out to someone, and some came back, and they sent me like a little scene, and I shot it with a friend of mine, Drew John Barnes. Thanks for that again, mate. We shot in his studio, and I just sent them, and 2 days later, they were like, "Oh my fucking god! When you're in Berlin, you're a mate. That's amazing." And I was like, "What? Yeah, my scene, really?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, you're not represented anymore." It's like, "We want to represent you." I said, "Wow, you're my first agency," and they were like, "Yeah, and we would like to be your first German agency and stay there with you and make your career going. Hopefully in Germany, we want to take that." And I was, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know, just shaking
Yeah,
for
to have
it
somebody
amazing.
believe in you.
Because there were people in that industry who said, "Man, that scene is amazing.
Yeah.
And we want out of that scene, we see your talent, and we just want to work with you."
You just need to shoot stuff with your friends more often because that seems to go well.
Yeah.
First a photo and then this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You wait till what happens when you do this thing
Yeah.
tonight.
Oh yay!
Don't even worry.
Gonna change the
Maybe I
world.
get the next casting call for Batman.
Yeah. Drive 7.
I could probably put a bit more jawline in that.
Ryan Gosling,
Put it
watch out!
Yeah.
We forgot to do the 60-second self-portrait,
Yeah,
which we like to do.
Let's do that.
absolutely.
You
So-
up for it?
Yep.
So the rules are, we'll give you a bit of paper. You got 60 seconds. You can't look at yourself. It's a self-portrait of what you think you look like.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can do beard or no beard.
Self-perception.
Okay.
You can. Yeah. You could draw.
I'll get the paper.
Yeah. You could pretty much draw yourself in any time zone though. As in, if
Oh
you want to
wow!
draw, if you want to
I'm not
draw
that good,
the,
so I can't.
the 22-year-old Ben.
Okay. Ready, and we're off. Here we go. Is that Ryan Gosling? Come on in, Zach. Come on in. I'll keep an eye on your time for you as well. 15 seconds in. You gotta commit.
Look at the abstract.
Oh,
Oh, that's that.
there it is. You're halfway through. There we go. There it is. It's coming to life. You look great.
Very Picasso.
15 seconds left. Let's get your neck in there as well. Get you like I'm gonna count you down from 5. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Mr. Ben Dahlhaus. Hold it up to the camera. Let's see how you look.
Absolute smasher.
That's so me, though.
Let's have a look at you. I love it. Thank you so much. I can't draw either, so I'm glad it was you, not me. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks so
And
much.
Good luck with the acting.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see how it all plays out.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
Excited
And
to see your
hopefully
face
we'll
in more
see it.
places.
Yeah, and well done for absolutely digging in and smashing it and committing.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring.
It is,
Thank
yeah.
you.
But no, super inspiring talk actually. As, like I said, I've known you for years, but we've never never chatted about
Yeah, happy to
what
tell
it's
you.
taken. Yeah. No, it's been amazing. Thanks so
Cool.
much.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.